G'day everyone, Chris St.Clair here, how's it going? Just a little vlog video for you today because I wanted to tell you a little story and then share the story and that it might be some help to people. So my mum, who has some vision impairment and relies on technology and the kindness of other people to help her out with many things, received a phone call the other day, and she can't read any of the messages or notifications or pretty much anything on the screen. But this phone call said something on the lines of, "Hey Mum, I'm stuck somewhere, my phone's broken, I'm using someone else's phone, please ring back this number, blah blah blah, something something." Now, unsurprisingly, my mum went, "Oh no, my little baby's in trouble." The little baby being 52-year-old me, and rang the number and tried to see what was going on, but something was weird, she thought. And so she hung up and rung me, the number that she actually knows for me, and said, "Did you just ring me saying that you were stuck or something?" And I was like, "Nope." I said, "That, Mum, is a scam. People do that. They ring people up and they use the, 'Hey Mum, I'm stuck,' to scam people." So then my mum rang my sister, who helps with financial things, and put measures in place to make sure that my parents' bank account was protected. That should anything occur, that the warnings were already there, and the bank account was sort of essentially locked down for a few days. Now, I wanted to make this video for a few reasons. First of all, the people who are perpetrating these scams have figured out many ways to get people to act against their own best interests, to act against and to act irrationally. They also realise that it's the older generations who are most vulnerable to these scams, because they are the least familiar with the way the modern technology works. It's easy for us, for us Gen Xers and subsequent generations to say, "Oh, the boomers are so bad with the technology." I think it's important that we understand that we understand the technology as a part of the world, whereas their generation still sees it as an accessory to the world. So they simply can't connect with the technology in the way that we subsequent generations do. So they are the most vulnerable to these sorts of attacks. Now, the reason I'm making this video, and because everything worked out okay, is because over many years I've been saying to both my mum and my dad and warning them about these scams and exactly the sort of things that these people do to perpetrate these scams. And so basic things like never click in an email, your bank will never contact you via email and ask you to log on, never give out personal information. Because I've been saying these things for so many years, even though these scummy bastards had thought of another way to make people react in an irrational fashion, this polite reminding of my mum had triggered this, "Yeah, something's not right about this. I think I will just check something else." But there was something further to that, and that is I've made it clear to my mum that she can get in touch with me at any time and talk to me about this sort of stuff, and that I will always have an answer for her that will help. So if anything's fishy, I've told that mum that she can get in touch with me. And that's the message that I'm trying to put across today. There was just enough in there for mum to have been triggered by a scam that I hadn't told her about before. This was new, so she wasn't aware of this. And they had tricked her into acting, but there was just enough from me over the years to put that into her brain to think, yeah, now something's not right with this. So I've made this video to encourage all of you to speak to the older people in your lives, and just remind them of these things. So remind them about basic internet security, but also let them know that they can contact you if something's strange, and make yourself available for them if something's weird. Because if you've ever watched any scam baiting videos on YouTube and some of these people get to listen in on the calls, it is heartbreaking the way some of these people get treated. And of course it's more heartbreaking with the money that gets lost. Fortunately, protecting the people you love in your life is actually not that difficult. So remind those people of internet safety, but make yourself available and let them know that they can contact you and that you won't get on their case about not knowing the technology and stuff like that. And be understanding should one of your friends or relatives get in touch with you saying that something is suspicious. Be understanding and help them, okay? Because the helping is easy to do. So that's all I wanted to say today. Yep, net safety, good and stuff. And yeah, I guess remember to have fun out there. Thanks.